Hmm. Horror time. What shall it be? What am I going to pick? Hello, wrestling fans, VHS fans, and welcome to NDT Clex Wrestling Plus VHS.
The following segment has been brought to you by NDT Clex Wrestling Plus VHS.
Wrestling fans, VHS fans, in this segment today, I have got a sort of a challenge, or what do you want to call it? It is a called Top 3 Thursday. It is a series that's going to happen throughout the year, and it's created by Joe the Horror Man, Horrific Nightmares Jam. Check their channels out. Their links will be in the description below. What it is each Thursday, or most of the Thursdays of next year, we're going to pick top 3 of her favorite all-time themes. And Joe the Horror Man will do the themes each week. He'll tell you what theme it is. Like this coming week, right now the theme is top 3 horror films of all time. My choice. My top 3 horror films of all time. That's the theme this week. And next week and so on will be different themes, and he'll pronounce it each time he does his video. So without further ado, my top 3 horror films of all time. In my opinion now, this is just me. Here they are. Nightmare on Elm Street. This is no particular order. Nightmare on Elm Street, and I'll tell you why. Nightmare on Elm Street is my favorite. VHS, by the way. Is my favorite. Nightmare on Elm Street. What a thing. Kids being harassed by a nightmare. Excuse me. By a guy that's been killed by their parents. And in nightmares. Why wouldn't you think of that as the best horror film? Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, good God. I dreamed about him. That's my first horror film of all time. My first horror film I ever watched. That's reason number 1 that I like this so good. It's my first horror film I ever saw, and it's my first nightmare of any kind of film that I ever had. And I've never had no more nightmares, but I did have a nightmare of Freddy Krueger. He's just an all-time great villain. Next up, Child's Play. Well written for its time. Possessed doll. I like anything that's being possessed and come back to life or anything like that, and it starts, doing crazy things. Child's Play. Why wouldn't you like it, right? A murderous doll that's come to life. What? It's crazy written. I love it. Critters. A lot of people say this is not a horror film. They say it's a sci-fi. Well, I call it a sci-fi horror, so that isn't included. That's just my opinion. Critters. It just really intrigues me that somebody come up with something like that. Coming from space. VHS flat top, by the way. Coming from space. Porcupine-looking things. Throws out little porcupines and makes you numb. If anybody's ever seen the film. Real well-written. One of my all-time child favorites. I watched this when I was a child. I can watch it over and over and over again. Matter of fact, all 3 of these I can watch over and over again. It's just a childhood nostalgia, whatever you want to call that word. I can't pronounce the word.
Nostalgia is the word. Nostalgia.
Horror time. It's just great memories of these films. Had a nightmare about that one. Child's Play, well written. A doll coming to life. Wow. Porcupine things from space. Very intrigued. Very well written. I grew up on these films. A lot of memories of watching it with my family. A lot of great times. Nightmare on Elm Street, Critters, Child's Play, no ticket order. 3 horror films of all time, in my opinion. That's just me. That wraps this segment up from NDT Clex Wrestling Plus VHS.